students, welcome back to the next part of the video, next part of the triangles which we have here. So in today's video we will be studying about the two theorems, that is SSS rule and the RHS congruency rule, and we will be solving the few examples according to the theorem. And already we have studied what do we mean by SSS congruency rule. Just हमारा theorem का statement बच गया था because it is stated in the NCERT book. The theorem is 7.4. So let us see what the theorem says. So statement for the theorem is, if three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. जैसे कि हम already पहले देख चुके हैं, अगर यदि किसी ट्राइंगल की तीनों साइड दूसरे ट्राइंगल की तीनों साइड के इक्वल होती हैं, so they are congruent to each other because they are going to overlap. If you take place one upon another, they are going to overlap. So we can say that the two triangles are congruent and their angles will be congruent by corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. So this is nothing but the theorem 7.4 which is being given in the NCERT books, that is SSS rule, SSS congruency property. So now we will be moving ahead with the RHS theorem, that is right hand side congruency rule. Let's see. Now let's have a look what do we mean by the RHS congruency rule. So what is the theorem states, in two triangles the hypotenuse and one side of the triangle, the hypotenuse and the one side of the triangle is equal to the hypotenuse and the one side of the another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Why come the two triangles are congruent? Because this angle is equal. This angle is 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree, and in RHS congruency rule, what does R stands for? R is nothing but right angle. R is right angle, whereas H stands for the hypotenuse and S is nothing but the side. So that is why we know that RHS rule. So right angle है, दोनों के साथ right angle है 90-90 बना रहा है. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent because those two sides are equal and one angle is equal. So we can say since the angle is 90 degree, that's why we can say it is a right angle. The rule is RHS rule. So this has been the statement which is given in the book, and this is theorem 7.5. So let's have a look on few sums related to these theorems. Let's have a look on this question. AB is a line segment. P and Q are the points on the opposite sides of AB such that each of them is equidistant from the points A and B. Show that a line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of AB. सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन पढ़ के ये समझ में आना चाहिए कि हमको इस क्वेश्चन का डायग्राम कैसे बनाना है. सो वन बाय वन लाइन पढ़ती जाऊंगी एंड देखते हैं कि डायग्राम कैसे बनाना है. AB is a line segment बोला है. So AB is a line segment means this is AB. Because AB is a line segment. It is given that P and Q are the points on the opposite side of AB. अगर P इधर है, so Q will be on this side. P and Q are the two points on the opposite sides of AB, such that each of them is equidistant from point A and B. Means P is equidistant from A also and B also. Need to join this. So what is given in the question? AP will be equal to BP. This is given in the question because P is equidistant from A also and B also. Equidistance मतलब equal distance है. Similarly, it is told that AB such that each of them is equidistant, means Q is also equidistant from A and B. Q is also equidistant from A and B. So I can write AQ is equals to BQ. AQ is equals to BQ. So these two things are given in the question. What is told is show that the line PQ. So I need to join PQ. Is a perpendicular bisector of AB. Need to show that PQ is a perpendicular bisector of AB. मतलब मेरे को ये प्रूव करना है कि ये एंगल जो आता है कितना आने वाला है 90 डिग्री, because it is a perpendicular bisector for AB. Let this is be C. This intersection point be C. So I need to prove, what I need to prove is AP PQ is a perpendicular bisector of AB. मेरे को ये प्रूव करना है, and I need to prove this C is nothing but C bisects AB. C bisects AB. Fine. Now let's see how we can prove this. अगर मैंने को ये दोनों perpendicular proof करने हैं, since I know this will make 180 degree by the linear pair as we have already learned in lines and angles, ये दोनों एंगल को अगर मैं इक्वल प्रूव करूं तो उसके लिए मेरे को क्या करना पड़ेगा, सबसे पहले मेरे को ये दोनों ट्राइंगल्स को क्या कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव करना पड़ेगा। क्या मेरे पास ये कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव करने के लिए सफिशिएंट मटेरियल है क्या? ये दोनों साइड्स इक्वल हैं, दिस साइड इज कॉमन, रेस्ट ऑल थिंग्स आई डोंट नो कि क्या है, वेदर इट इज इक्वल और नॉट, तो मैं ये कॉन्ग्रुएंसी प्रूफ नहीं कर सकती, अभी फिलहाल मैं नहीं कर सकती। सो लेट्स सी दैट हाउ वी कैन प्रूव दीज टू ट्राइंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we will take these two triangles APQ. In triangle APQ, this question is important because of these concepts. And triangle APQ लिया, we will take BPQ. Fine. Now what we have, AP is equals to BP. So we have AP is equals to BP, which is given in the question, and AQ is equals to BQ. AQ is equals to BQ. What is the reason for this? It is given in the question. It is given in the question. And we know that PQ is common between the two triangles. So PQ is equals to PQ, which is common between the two triangles. Since the three things are equal in the triangle, can we say that triangle APQ is congruent to triangle BPQ? By which property? By which rule? Side, side, side. SSS rule. So by SSS rule, these two triangles are congruent to each other. If these two triangles are congruent to each other, so can I say that these two angles will be equal? Rather, these two angles will be also equal. ये वाले एंगल्स भी इक्वल होंगे, बट मैंने ये ही क्यों चूज किया, क्योंकि मेरे को ये दोनों ट्राइंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूफ करने हैं। ये दोनों ट्राइंगल के अंदर आने वाले कौन से एंगल हैं, ये दोनों एंगल हैं। दैट्स व्हाई आई एम चूजिंग एंगल 1 एंड एंगल 2 मींस दीज एंगल। सो एंगल 1 विल बी इक्वल टू एंगल 2 बाय CPCT, दैट इज corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So corresponding parts 1 and 2 will be equal. Now if 1 and 2 is equal, now can we apply a congruency property into these two triangles? Let's see. Now in triangle, in which triangle? In APC and triangle BPC. क्या मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ AP is equals to BP? AP is equals to BP. It is given in the question. And between both the triangles PC is common. PC is equals to PC, which is common between the two triangles. And we can say that angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Earlier proved. Earlier we have proved. कहाँ से prove किया? अभी तो prove किया है यहाँ से. So we have already proved earlier. That's why we can take angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Since we have this side is equal, this angle, this side. So can we state that these two triangles are congruent by SAS rule? So triangle APC is congruent to triangle BPC by SAS rule. So we can say these two triangles are equal. And once these two triangles are congruent, when these two triangles are equal, we can say that AC is equals to BC. AC is equals to BC बोल सकते हैं by CPCT. And that's what we wanted. One of the proof was C bisects AB. Bisect कर रहा है AB को क्योंकि दो इक्वल हाफ में डिवाइड कर दिया, दो इक्वल हाफ में डिवाइड कर दिया मतलब कि बाइसेक्ट हो गया। तो हमारा एक पहला प्रूफ हो गया। Now if I give this name as angle 3 and angle 4, can I say my angle 3 and angle 4 are equal again by CPCT, since these two triangles are congruent? So I can say angle 3 is equals to angle 4 by CPCT. And if angle 3 and angle 4 are equal, can I write like this? Angle 3 plus angle 4 is nothing but 180 degree by linear pair, because of linear pair property, and we know that 3 and 4 are equal. So in place of 4 we can write 3 is equals to 180 degree, and twice of angle 3 is equals to 180 degree. Angle 3 comes out to be 90 degree. 180 divided by 2 gives you 90 degree. यही तो प्रूफ करना था. PQ is perpendicular to AB. When will be the PQ will be perpendicular to AB? When we prove that this angle is 90 degree. Now we have proved angle 3 किसके equal है? 90. Angle 3 angle 4 के भी equal है, तो angle 4 भी कितना हो गया? 90 degree. That's what we wanted. So I hope how the question is being framed, since we were not having these two angles equal previously, so we made it equal by using this big triangle, making that big triangle congruent, and then taking these two angles equal. I hope the sum was easy, but it is little in the unimportant. Let's have a look on this question. P is a point equidistant from two line L and M. So P is a point which is equidistant from the line L and M. So if it is equidistant, so we can say that PB will be equal to PC, which is nothing but given in the question. It is given in the question. PB is equals to PC. Rest intersecting at point A. So this P is intersecting at point A. Show that the line AP bisects the angle between them. Means you need to show that this angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. So what we need to prove in this question is angle 1 is equals to angle 2 हमको prove करके दिखाना है. So let's start with the proof over here. हम क्या प्रूफ कैसे प्रूफ कर सकते हैं? अगर हमने ये दोनों ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूफ करके दिखा दिए, these two triangles, if these two triangles are congruent, so we can say that angle 1 will be equal to angle 2 and the job is done. So let's see how we can do that. We have let this, first of all, before doing the proof, we will write let BP is perpendicular to L, BP is perpendicular to L and PC is perpendicular to L, M. So we can say that if this is angle 3 and this is angle 4, angle 3 and angle 4 are equal, which is 90 degree. So let's see proof here. In triangle ABP and triangle ACP, दोनों ही ट्राइंगल में मैं क्या ये बोल सकती हूँ BP is equals to PC, so BP is equals to CP. This is already given in the question. Can we say that in these two triangles AP acts as a common? So AP is equals to AP, which is common in the figure. Now angle 3 is equals to angle 4, which is equals to 90 degree. So we can say that side angle side is a property by which we can say these two triangles are congruent. So triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by side angle side rule, that is SAS rule. So SAS rule से अगर यदि दोनों congruent हो जाते हैं, so easily we can say angle 1 is equals to angle 2 by CPCT. So by CPCT they are equal and hence the proof is done. So the questions are really simple, you need not worry. एक आधा दो क्वेश्चन ऐसा है जो कि थोड़ा हार्ड और ट्रिकी है, बट लेकिन वो ट्रिकी नहीं है. If you go in the manner, if you go in by using the basic rules, so it is really very easy. Just you need to remember the theorems, and theorems are also not much. एक 4-5 ही theorems हैं जो कि आपको याद रखनी है. Let's have a look on this question. Two sides AB and BC are the median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to the side PQ and QR and the median PN of the triangle PQR shown at. क्या बोला है? ये दो साइड AB and BC is equals to PQ and QR. It is given in the question. What is given in the question? AB PQ के equal है दिया हुआ है and BC is equals to QR. It is given in the question. And it is also given in the question equal to the side and median AM is nothing but the median. AM and PN both are median. AM and PN are median. अगर median है तो equal halves में divide कर देगा. Equal halves में divide कर देगा तो we can say that BM is also equal to QN, because if BC is equals to QR, then and we can say BM is equals to MC. We can also say that BM is equals to QN. So we can say BM is equals to QN. How come BM is equals to QN? क्या मैं BC को ऐसा लिख सकती हूँ twice of BM, and I can say QR is equals to twice of QN. ये दोनों equal है तो ये दोनों भी equal होंगे, and 2 will get cancel out, so we can say BM is equals to QN. So this is the fundamental which is being used here to prove that BM is equals to QN. Now अब क्या करना है? Proof करना है ABM. This is given. These were all things what's given, and what we need to prove is these two things we need to prove in the question. So we will starting with the proof now. अच्छा, सबसे पहला प्रूफ करना है ABM this triangle is congruent to this triangle. We need to prove that. So in triangle ABM and triangle PQN, क्या मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ AB PQ के इक्वल है, which is given in the question. AB is equals to PQ. Now can I say that AM is also equal to PN? Because it is given in the question and the median of one triangle is equal to the median of the another triangle. So write it here, AM is equals to PN. ये भी question में दिया हुआ है. So AM is equals to PN. The third thing which is being given is BM is equals to QM. BM is equals to QN. So all the three things are given to you. All the three sides are given to you. If we have three equal sides of the triangle, then we can say that triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN by SSS rule. By SSS rule, it has been congruent. So क्या पहला वाला प्रूफ हो गया हमारा, ये दोनों हमने कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूफ कर दिए. द सेकंड प्रूफ व्हिच इज बीन आस्क्ड इज फुल ट्रायंगल एबीसी इज इक्वल्स टू ट्रायंगल पीक्यूआर पूछा है. क्या मैं ये वाले मैं एंगल 1 इनको बोलती हूँ एंगल 2. फ्रॉम वन एंड फ्रॉम सिंस दीज टू ट्रायंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट वी कैन से दैट एंगल 1 विल बी इक्वल टू एंगल 2. सो एंगल 1 विल बी इक्वल टू एंगल 2 बाय सीपीसीटी. सीपीसीटी से दोनों एंगल कैसे हो गए, इक्वल हो गए. तो पहला प्रूफ हो गया, पहला उसका सीपीसीटी ले लिया. देन अब क्या प्रूफ करना है, प्रूफ करना है कि ये पूरा ट्रायंगल एबीसी इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू फुल ट्रायंगल पीक्यूआर. सो लेट्स सी हाउ वी कैन प्रूफ इन ट्रायंगल एबीसी एंड ट्रायंगल पीक्यूआर. कैन वी से दैट AB is equals to PQ? It is again given in the question. AB is equals to PQ. It is given in the question. Now it is also given in the question BC is equals to QR. BC is equals to QR and these all things are given in the question. And we have already proved earlier angle 1 angle 2 के equal है. This is we have proved earlier. अगर ये अर्लियर प्रूफ कर, क्या मैं बोल सकती हूँ मेरी तीन चीजें इक्वल है. दैट इज साइड एंगल साइड से आई कैन से दीज टू ट्रायंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ईच अदर. सो वी कैन से दैट triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SAS rule. So by SAS rule we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other. That's what we wanted. तो हमको क्या करना है, जो भी ट्रायंगल को अगर इक्वल या कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूफ करना रहता है, बस ये देखना पड़ता है कि उसकी कौन सी प्रॉपर्टीज हमको सिमिलर मिल रही हैं. Let's have a look on this question. BE and CF are the two equal altitudes of a triangle ABC. Using the RHS congruency rule, prove that the triangles ABC is isosceles. Let's see. Let's make a diagram first कि हमारे को क्वेश्चन से डायग्राम कैसे मिलने वाला है. So BE and CF are the two equal altitudes. Altitudes means they will make 90 degree of a triangle ABC. So this is the triangle ABC. And the altitude from B is BE. So this is the altitude BE which makes 90 degree, correct? And CF is the another altitude from C. And it is given in the question BE and CF are two equal altitudes. So we can say that it is given in the question that BE is equals to CF. ये question में given है. Now what we need to prove is we need to prove that triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. ABC is isosceles triangle. ये मेरे को proof करना है. So let's see how we can prove that the triangle is isosceles. सबसे पहले अगर यदि मैं बोलूं in the triangle BFC, in triangle BFC and in triangle CEB, ये वाला एक ट्रायंगल एंड ये वाला एक ट्रायंगल, दिस ट्रायंगल एंड दिस ट्रायंगल, black shaded and blue shaded triangle. So if in these two triangles, can I say that BC is equals to BC, which is common between the two triangles? Common between the two triangles. And can we say that this angle and this angle are equal? That is angle BFC is equals to angle CEB. both are 90 degree, that is right angle triangle. And if we can see that BF, it is already given in the question, BE is equals to CF. So this is given in the question. Now can we tell that since this is the 90 degree angle, we can tell that triangle BFC is congruent to triangle CEB by RHS rule. RHS rule से क्या हो गए, दोनों triangle congruent हो गए. Now we can say that what we need to prove, isosceles triangle prove करना है. क्या मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ, ये वाले triangle का ये पूरा angle FBC, angle FBC is equals to angle ECB by CPCT. So by CPCT we can say that these two angles will be equal. And we know by the theorem, if these two angles are equal, the side opposite to the equal angles are equal. So we can, by using the theorem, we can say that AB will be equal to AC. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Equal angles are equal. So by using this theorem, we can state that AB is equals to AC. If AB is equals to AC, we can say that therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. It is an isosceles triangle. So it is very easy if you get the triangles, which two triangles we need to prove congruent. And if you prove it congruent by using the corresponding parts of those two triangles, we can prove that the sum is done. So I hope you must have understood the concepts of the triangles. Here we finishes the chapter triangles. Since the inequalities part of the triangles has been deleted from the chapter, so I will not be taking here the inequalities of the triangle. So we finishes the chapter over here. So this is a very small chapter now because inequalities in the triangles has been deleted, which was a quite vast portion as compared to all these things. These are simple, whereas in the inequalities we need to study more 3 theorems. So all those things has been deleted now. So the triangles chapter has become too short and too easy. I hope all the sums were quite easy and understandable. So if you liked it, please like, share and subscribe even with your friends. Thank you and have a good day. We will meet with next chapter now. Bye bye.